Game number 2 now. Miramar again. 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock plane path this time. Relatively central, Toby. Things feeling a little bit more chilled out. I don't think any team is going to be starved of loot or worrying they're going to have to drop next to someone else. Everyone's going to be pretty relaxed, I think.
It looks pretty good and dandy. But you know what? The one lesson that I've learned in this game, the calmer it looks, the worse it's going to get. That's just kind of the flow of PUBG. When everything looks great, it's usually a warning for chaos to come, and who knows? Maybe that's gonna be the case a couple of minutes from now. Last game, for those of you guys who might have tuned in late, we saw what was it? 3 teams out by the 11-minute marker with this plane path giving or granting accessibility to more of the map. I would be surprised to see that many teams, that many players at least, fall early, because they're just going to be more spread across the map.
Struggling to find anything to disagree with there. I think just more spread across the map means pretty chill. If we get an extreme first circle and we have a couple of teams needing to absolutely send it from across the map and they choose to do so early, okay, we might see some fireworks, but generally speaking, we don't expect that on plane paths like this, and that is exactly why, as a caster, you go, haha, I'm fooled. It's actually going to be an island finish, but it's not. Phase 1 has just popped as we watch Orgless versus Curse. We can talk about this later on. Ooh. By the way, those shots from behind were so crucial because that was feeding information to Silas as well.
Exactly. Info coming across, and Silas sitting without a vest on. And here we are, Thunderlust with a headshot with the Winchester. Not something you see too often, Silas. As well, trying to push forward, get himself a kill with the UMP, but level 1 gear, no meds whatsoever, ain't gonna make it easy.
Just when I said things were going to be nice and chilled out and everyone can get all the loot that they want, look at that. Quetpa out of the game. Owner down, but not out at the moment. And oh my goodness. S12K to the face will completely not only take Silas out of the equation. Philly goes down as well, but in the process of getting the flush, we have one more knock. Yeah, I get horrible flashbacks to J Compound, for example. That's going to be rather awkward. Fender lost now. Only 25 bullets left in the micro Uzi. You have to kill with this. Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine. 13 bullets to spare. Bring on another 3. Don't even mind.
Yeah.
We've had about 3 almost hard shifts in a row. We Live Again seem to be the main benefactors of this, though, Toby.
Yeah. They found themselves on the winning side of that coin toss a few times already. Sitting tight where they are. Here comes the first pull. I was going to ask you before how many pull-ups are we going to see with this circle closing in. Here is the first pull-up. So around the side, finds one, but okay, just finds the first. Able to get the kill. One more falls. That's Hellscar taken down. Aggressive, looking to try and do something to help his teammate. Don't throw the molly on your teammate. No, actually, his teammate just did. It hit the wall. Now he's gonna burn. That's unfortunate. He's gonna go down.
Hewitt having such a horrible day.
Hewitt does get granted the kill, but I believe that was a team molly that accidentally took him out in the end of it.
Can someone give Hell Story a hug? I don't know where he is, but he needs a hug right now. That is... Oh, what an awful first 2 games. He's been picked on by everyone, let alone his own teammates. We now have DA moving straight past and straight into where Fex is. And that's 3 players versus Fex and a couple of smokes. Problem is, a couple of smokes are all Fex needs to unleash Hell Fury on his opponents there. Spots the second player, but it's the third that's going to get him down. And FaZe Clan go 1 down.
They saw the knock on 1. They sent the push forward. It worked out for them. Fex falls. Fuss is down as well. Out of reach of arrest coming in. 8C does find 1. Pixel is down as well, so it's just Jung left alive. But Vasco, from afar, able to do the damage needed to take out FaZe. They fall in 14th, but look at this. Heroic. They ain't done that. They know that they have kills to find further down the hill, and there they go. Vard and Pixel both taken out. Shung is all that's left alive, and he's forced to just send it forward. Nowhere really safe for him to call home. Trying to stop in a dip, but he should be going down any moment now. There you go.
Oof. Not too much you can really do when you're left in that sort of situation. Toxic players now taking some very good pot shots, I have to say, onto Heroic from extreme range. Heroic now struggling with the edge of the circle. They have to move in, but they've got Veneer in between them as well. So it's effectively 2 different teams all focused on this area where they're using all of their utility. Even if they survive this, there won't be any smokes for an endgame fight from Heroic. So this is rough.
It's they knew they had to do something. They thought maybe we can make the push, be able able to use their position better, but Toxic peeks over the hillside, and there's just nothing they can do about it. And I really like their positioning, actually. Toxic 3 down towards that west side, overlooking both Vanir and Heroic, and then they have Julian on the east side, trying to kind of hold off and make sure no one's trying to third party and wrap up on them from the east. So smart positioning by Toxic. While they are not inside the circle yet, they might have just found themselves a place to go.
I love how Plan B and Entropic as well rotate around We Live Again. They know that the warehouse is in the zone. Therefore, if they go straight through, guess what? They're going to have to fight them. So they all wrap south instead. Supermassive Blaze, by the way, having a rather excellent game so far. They're hugging the hillside, but they've got something like 270 degrees worth of open terrain where they can just shoot at whoever they want.
Yeah, Keanu goes down. Blue ain't gonna allow for him to get back on his feet. Now Vanir try to make the run further forward. It's a tricky one. They also still have Vasco up on the hillside. Not gonna be a factor though. Wookie actually from the compound further on the other side takes him down. So Toxic able to stay alive, and now Code Marco, solo player left alive, doing damage to Tempest while they were looking the other way. He snuck in, he found one, but there is still a few more players for him to take down. Thing is though, Michael already down the hill, already playing that split. So just 2 up here. Nixie, Wookie, all on their own, trying to hold off against the BBL player. Oh, gotta go for the peek. Gotta peek it together on the other side if you're Tempest as well. Here's one guy making the push forward, but no, he starts vaulting. I do not think that was intended. Nixie getting a freebie there. You don't get a free kill on Code Marco often, but that one, the accidental vault, that was a peace treaty that was not signed by Tempest. Oh, Michael! Maybe? No. From behind, makes the push on forward. Once again, teams caught looking the other direction, but Tulins 5 nades will even get to throw them off. Does manage to get one off. Smoke should be coming in as well, trying to stay alive. But right now, it's a Michael show. He's trying to hold this one off all on his own. Nixie, nade from afar, takes down Thunderlost. That's elsewhere on the map. Michael now wrapping back, trying to get back to safety, realizing, well, guys, I think I'm fighting the entirety of Virtus.Pro on my own. Maybe I'll just come back to you now.
Everyone fighting at once. Toxic moving into Supermassive Blaze. Entropic were crashing We Live Again. And Michael was almost solo crashing into Virtus.Pro with a barrage of grenades and bullets. Insert NA ping joke here. 3 different crashes and 3 different team fights happening at the same time right now.
Yep. The absolute cluster we talked about it. When is that fight gonna come? Oh, perfect nade from Jekka, thrown on forward. 5 kills for him, 7 for the team. Toxic players stay alive, and Tempest continue their push down the hill. They get the kills needed. Orcless fall in 7th, but Tempest down to just 1 player left alive. Yep, Max is all flash thrown forward. That's one completely blinded. Finds the first 1 HP. What is it with 1 HP survivals today? Just happening all over the place. Up to 4 now. The boosters doing whatever they can to keep Max alive here. Noik on his own has Correxia, but he's on the other side of the building, and Reggie's already across the road. The circle's just shifted as far away from this compound as it possibly could. But you can see this Noik does not want to push out without at least flashes or something, because he does not have a vest on. That's a good flash to keep him blind, but of course you still have to make that aggressive peek to get the info needed.
Some high ground advantage here for Yellow and Flame. Oh, Perfectix. Perfectix. Don't you dare. Yellow manages to get the headshot onto Perfectix there, but Spyro absolutely annihilating them in return, and that is Vanir eliminated in 4th place. Virtus.Pro will be able to survive with 3, so we now have our top 3 teams. VP with 3, Toxic players with 3, and Entropic surviving as a duo.
That would have been a 3rd player you would really want to have alive from this situation. VP now pretty much the only team inside this circle. Toxic players still up alive as well, but as I say that, Reggie doing damage from the other side of the hill. Correxia is there with him, but look at this, caught in the open. Batulins finds the kill, and once again, we said it before, let everyone else fight. Will come in late, will do damage then. They have 6 kills, now they have a chance to maybe grab some gear and improve their situation, but it's the same strat every time. So far this game, they've been allowed to play VP PUBG, and they're so incredibly terrifying when they're allowed to. Oh my lord, that nade
off the backboard.
Correxia literally torn to pieces. That nade on point, but now let's see. They couldn't close out the last one with Batulins doing whatever he could to do so. Now 3v3, Batulins, you want to hit those down to low HP. There's a tree and a buggy to hide behind. There is still nades. I was gonna say nades and mollies for Batulins. They haven't had those up-close fights that much. They have the utility to use that nade. Is gonna be good. Only 26 damage, though. Jagger stays alive, but there's a second one gonna hit. It's literally on him. 193 with the nade as they now sit in a 3v2.
He looked at the terrain and went, I'm throwing the nade here because I know it's going to bounce to the left. That was like watching, you know when the entire crowd goes quiet when a golfer goes for the birdie putt? That's exactly what Batulins just did with that nade. Absolutely beautiful. Get us out of this lobby? Oh, don't worry. We've got a couple of guys that can help you with that. Not a problem at all. Batulins with no vest. Doesn't matter, though, if you're the only one losing shots that way. Now aiming to finish it off with another frag grenade. Might actually be good. Just short of the smoke.
Spiro finds one. Pascase is on his own, prone down. Batulins there to seal the deal. They allowed for everyone else to wrap around them on that south side of the circle.
I pray my dick get big as the Apple Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.